what it is. This is the ghost that taught you the most. Ghost from the West Coast. Um, yeah, I'm just hopping up here today. Um, I just want to talk about. I guess it's not necessary. It's something new for me, but it's not something uncommon. It's not a very uncommon thing to hear or to say. Is to just sometimes you might have to watch. One has to watch with when it says because or really like especially when we're talking about like a lot of like music and shit like that, you really have to watch what you say, especially when it comes to like recording and just like audio recording of your voice. You have to watch what you say, especially you have to watch what you say period, but especially on an audio recording of your voice. Now, there's many different reasons of that is why it even matters um to anyone, right? Freaking the reason why I say that is because you have a lot of examples into even today's age of just like the things you say, especially on something like a song, like when you actually making the music, yeah, you might be in a space, you might not be thinking that like that shit even matter, what you saying even matters, but this motherfuckers coming to come see me and what I can do. No, and besides the point, freaking yeah, yeah, pretty much like there's a lot of different examples. There's too many examples. I feel like of just like you know especially people who just hop on songs and just start just start saying certain things, and then when it actually like happened though, you know and just be like can't even really be shocked because of how individuals may have talked on these songs and stuff like that. Now the reason why I make this a thing is because just like that, like in everyday life, you got a lot of examples. A real good example is say 50 Cent. 50 Cent, for example, and how you know whatever happened to him, if you know that story. um so like you know you might be in an energy like just trying to everybody's trying to make it at some point, but still at the end of the day, when you hop up here in any space, just what you say actually does it actually does matter. It actually does matter, as well as like the obvious, watch what you wish for, sort of thing. Because like I said, like when it does come, are you gonna be able to handle that, and how are you going to respond to that? There's just too many examples to name that I don't even want to name because just how it's a lot. Yes, that's more like it. Yeah, that's yeah, much more peace, love, and positivity. You feel me? It ain't not like it ain't all about that. At the end of the day, but still, like just you're going to get what you ask for. You're going to get that. You feel me? Even if you have to go through the opposite first. You feel me? So you might be asking for some positive shit. Yeah, you're gonna have to go through some negative shit. But when you get that positive shit, and it was what you were asking for, it's gonna feel and be much more deserved than you just out here just doing anything, trying anything to try to you know to try to manifest or just get something in your life, whatever it may be. Look both ways before you cross the street. Um, you know, so at the end of the day, especially on these songs, like I've been thinking about that heavy because I'll be listening to music and stuff, and certain people, you might listen to, they like, and unfortunate things happen, and it's just like, you know I feel like with the culture and how things just already is, a lot of people just not even looking at it like, oh yeah, let me hop on a, oh shoot, my bad. Yeah, motherfuckers, like, you don't really see a lot of motherfuckers over here. Oh, let me hop on a track and speak about peace, love, and motherfucking positivity, no matter how that might be. It's a lot of shit, like, just a whole lot of irrelevant shit at the end of the day. Unless it's just like motherfuckers just talking about money. Like, that's probably like the best thing, the best other thing that's not negative nor positive that you could hop on a song and talk about is money. That's about it. That's about it. Like, there ain't really too much else to talk about. Like, because of the culture, how everybody see things and how everybody see each other. Like, it's kind of dumb. I don't put that against anybody that make music or anything like that. It's just like, there really ain't a lot of people out here just really being themselves. Like, if they really, some people, they really might be, and some people might need to hear that shit from time to time. That might be another thing too. It might not, it might not be a lot of like people just putting that out, like, more peace, love, and positivity. I'll put that on peace, love, and motherfucking positivity. I'm gonna start saying that shit. I'm gonna start saying that shit, man. Like, man, fuck. Don't put nothing on your moms. Don't put nothing on God or whatever you believe in. No, put that shit on fucking peace, love, and positivity, or Benjamin Franklin. Like, those are the only things you should really be coming out at any given time, to be coming out of anybody's mouth, because, like, your mouth, your mind, your sword is a very powerful tool, and it's real important to not only sharpen that shit up, practice it, use it, like, all of the above. But you also gotta be treating it the right way. You feel me? You can't just be leaving your sword on the ground all the time, or just dragging your sword on the ground, like, not even really ready to use it. AKA, you thinking low about yourself and following trends, following other thing. Like, using your mind is just really just be yourself. Do what's on your, like, especially if what's on your mind is positive. What you want to do is positive. Just go ahead and do that shit. Like, especially if you see that there's blockages and shit like that, motherfucker. I'm back out here in Vegas and shit like that. I'm out here. I gotta fucking. I was supposed to have a job, but I lost certain things, like fucking I lost a wallet at one point. I don't have a fucking social anymore, but I'm not letting that hold me back though. I'm still getting up, fucking doing what a motherfucker ought to motherfucking do. Like, that's really all it's about. You just gotta, like, something out there want to see that you're trying, and actions is like 50%, 50 to 70% of the battle, but it's also like what you thinking and how you saying things. So, like, it's always good to not only just think positive from time to time, but also just treat, like, just say positive things and try to do positive things, like, for others from time to time. It didn't have to be all the time, because once you start overdoing something, you start getting the opposite and stuff like that. You put so much positivity out and stuff like that, but you gotta get what you push out. You get what you push out, for sure. So it's like, if you pushing too much positivity, like a negative thing might happen to you directly because you putting out so much positive things, and uh, opposites attract. Yeah, opposites attract. So yeah, always balance yourself out, but you want a majority of. I feel like most people would want a majority of positive things in their life, and the first step to doing that is just having a positive mind, especially like when the situation calls for it. But yeah, that's all I was. That's all I was really up here to say. Watch what you say on these fucking tracks. Watch what you say on these fucking tracks. Nobody want to hear about fucking, especially death. Stop talking about, I think I'm gonna die. Yeah, because it's to us. No, bruh. Ain't nobody want to hear about that shit no more. I'm not suicidal. It's other people out there that are not suicidal. Everybody ain't suicidal. I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm not trying to hear about other motherfuckers killing each other. Let's talk about how a motherfucker got that bread in one day, and now they're a millionaire. They're living the life that they wanted to live. They living the life that they ought to live. You feel me? Like, but yeah, yeah. If you watching this right now, thank you, thank you. If you clicked on the video or whatever, thank you. If you left a comment, thank you. I appreciate all who watch. I appreciate the view. I appreciate the thumbs up. I love you. Peace, love, and put that on. I'll put that on peace, love, and motherfucking positivity, nigga. Peace.